Have you ever felt it? That sudden, unexplainable knot in your stomach, or the hairs on your arm standing up for no apparent reason. It's a powerful, primal sensation, a whisper from deep within. We call it a gut feeling, an intuition, a sixth sense. But what is it really? We're here to expose the gut feelings in your brain. Are they real danger alarms, pointing to an imminent threat just around the corner? Or are they just noise? A phantom signal from an overactive mind? A glitch in our internal wiring that causes more anxiety than it prevents? The answer is more complex and fascinating than you might think. You'd be surprised what your brain is guessing every single second of the day. And understanding this process is the key. Here's how to tell the difference between a genuine warning and a false alarm. First, you have to understand that your brain is a prediction machine. It's not passively waiting for the world to happen to it. It's an active, relentless fortune teller, constantly guessing what comes next to keep you safe. It's like a supercomputer running millions of simulations. It takes in everything: the flicker of a shadow, the tone of a voice, a faint smell, and cross-references it against a vast library of your past experiences, all in a fraction of a second. Its goal is simple: anticipate the future to protect you in the present. Which brings us to our first common belief. Myth: if you get a chill or a sinking feeling in your stomach, it means real danger is near. Fact: those signals are absolutely warnings, but they're not crystal clear foresight. They are prediction errors. Your brain predicted one outcome, say a quiet walk down a familiar street, but your senses picked up something that didn't fit. A person walking too closely, a sudden silence. That mismatch triggers a physical alert. The problem is, these alerts are based on past experience and bias. If a similar situation in your past led to a negative outcome, your brain flags it as dangerous now, even if the context is completely different. It's a system built on old data, not a live feed of the future. It's like a smoke detector that goes off when you burn toast. It's doing its job, but it can't tell the difference between a small kitchen mishap and a house fire. This leads to another popular idea. Myth: you can always trust your instincts. Fact: instincts are fast, incredibly useful heuristics, or mental shortcuts. They evolved to help us make split-second decisions when survival was on the line. They are great for quick escapes, like jumping back from a speeding car or pulling your hand from a hot stove. In these moments, there's no time for deliberation. Action is everything. But they are lousy for complex situations. The modern world is filled with nuance that our ancient instincts aren't equipped to handle. Is a new colleague's bluntness a sign of aggression or a cultural difference? Is a stock market dip a reason to sell everything, or a temporary fluctuation? Relying solely on instinct here is like using a hammer to perform surgery. It's the wrong tool for the job, and it can lead to poor decisions, missed opportunities, and unnecessary conflict. So what to do? How do you harness this powerful internal alarm system without letting it control you? The trick is not to ignore your instincts, but to investigate them. First, use that gut feeling as a red flag, not a verdict. It's a signal to pay closer attention. Think of it as your brain saying, "Hey, something here is unexpected. Let's gather more data before we jump to conclusions." The moment you feel that jolt of intuition, the most powerful thing you can do is pause. Take a deep, conscious breath. This simple action interrupts the fight or flight response, pulling you out of the emotional, reactive part of your brain and engaging your logical, prefrontal cortex. Next, check the facts. Act like a detective. What did you actually see or hear? Not what you saw. Separate observable reality from your brain's interpretation. Is that person following you, or just walking in the same direction on a busy street? Did your boss's email sound angry, or was it just brief? Finally, consciously update your brain's predictions. By pausing and gathering new evidence, You are actively teaching your brain. You're showing it, see? That shadow was just a cat. The loud noise was a car backfiring. This recalibrates your internal alarm system, making it more accurate and less prone to false alarms in the future. In the end, your mind is designed to predict danger. It's a survival mechanism honed over millennia. It will send you signals, a chill, a gut feeling, a sense of unease. These are the first draft of reality, written in haste. But you are the editor. You have the power to pause, to question, to gather more information, and to write the final story. Your brain spots the potential danger, but you decide whether to act. And that is the trick that puts you in control.